Welcome to the Infernal Brotherhood of the Scruffy-looking Nerf Herders. Today I am reading Star Wars Dark Empire II, Number 1, Operation Shadowhand. I'd like to take a moment and invite you to subscribe to this channel and ring that damn bell. Dark Empire II. Long before the cloned Emperor's demise, the evil ruler initiated an elite corps of 7 warriors, whom he empowered with the dark side of the Force. These Dark Jedi, as he called them, were authorized to put into action his master plan to retake the galaxy, Operation Shadowhand. Following the disappearance of their Emperor, the Imperial elite, under the command of Darkside Executor Cedrus, have initiated a series of assaults against the worlds in proximity to the galactic core. Luke Skywalker, in the meantime, has found clues in the Jedi holocron that make him believe that some Jedi Knights might have survived Darth Vader's program of extermination. Near the Kron Drift in the derelict space city Nespis 8, Luke has discovered the fallen Jedi Cam Solusar. With great difficulty, Luke has managed to free Solusar from the dark side. In gratitude, Solusar has agreed to join Luke in reviving the ancient company of Jedi Knights. As Luke returns to Pinnacle Base, Darkside Executor Cedrus is going forward with Operation Shadowhand. Cedrus and his men are preparing to deliver the Empire's discipline to a renegade manufacturing world at the fringes of the galactic core. The Avenger has achieved hyperspace terminus, sir. The fleet is assembled. We are ready to annihilate the planet on your command. The planet Balmorra is a subjugated factory world, prime builder of the agile ATST Walker. After the Battle of Endor, the Balmorrans were liberated by the Rebel Alliance and enjoyed freedom for 5 years. But following the unexpected resurgence of Emperor Palpatine, the great weapons factories of Balmorra were once again placed under Imperial edict. Now, the Emperor is rumored dead again. Balmorra has turned openly rebellious, thus becoming a prime candidate for the discipline of Operation Shadowhand.
Battle stations, hold your fire! Prepare to launch troop carriers and attack droids. I never trusted Governor Beltane. For years he has boasted that his war machines were the only reason for the Empire's success.
Executor Cedrus, what is the meaning of this? Has the Emperor gone mad?
Don't play innocent, Beltane. We know you're arming the rebels. So I'm here to give you the opportunity to save face. Surrender all your operations at once and be executed. Otherwise, I will come down there and destroy you.
I don't understand your problem, Cedrus. Aren't our factories still supplying your most advanced armor? You can't destroy us. You need us.
They do not have Lith's new war droids in production, sir. The SD-10s. I know, Morty. I need those droids to smash the rebels. That's why I don't simply wipe out Beltane, end his planet. Fortunately, the Emperor has given us something Balmorra lacks, the dark side of the Force. Beltane, our troops will land at once to accept your surrender.
Surrender, Cedrus? Not a chance! This will be the battle for freedom I've long awaited. Governor Beltane is hungry for a fight, and Imperial Military Executor Cedrus is pleased to oblige him. Cedrus puts his troops down in the open plains around Balmorra's capital. Certainly Governor Beltane will seize the initiative. Fire control, this is Captain Vias. SD-9s and attack troops in position to storm the city. Cedrus has taken the true measure of his opponent. Not only is Beltane hungry to throw off the Imperial yoke, as the city gates open, Beltane proves he has the war machines to do it. I detect 36,000 stormtroopers, 700 ATST class assault vehicles, and 382 SD-9 war droids, sir. SD-10s! Target all Imperial walkers and battle droids! The Imperial objective is to seize Balmorra without destroying any of its manufacturing capability. To do that, Cedrus must use ground forces, perhaps sacrificing thousands of stormtroopers before the battle is decided. Balmorra unleashes the latest, most advanced war droids from its assembly lines, the SD-10s. while Cedrus deploys last year's model.
We have the S9s outmatched, sir. All their attack strategies are in our memory banks. Yeah, and Governor Palpatine made sure you were programmed with unbeatable countermoves.
Both droids came off Imperial drawing boards. The SD-10s are designed by Umak Leth, creators of the fearsome World Devastator. But Beltane has incorporated the newest self-healing metals, point-of-impact shields, and fast-reaction servo systems. Despite his shrewdness, Governor Beltane has failed to reckon with the foresight of the Emperor and his military executor.
The fool has thrown everything at us. The trap is sprung. Pull back the troops, Morty. Gladly, Cedrus.
Before his recent demise, the Emperor began manufacturing a powerful new attack fighter on secure worlds deep in the galactic core.
Shadow droids way!
Called Shadow Droids, another of Umak Leth's murderous wonders. These spacefaring war machines are built around the brains of fallen Imperial fighter aces. Immersed in nutrient baths at the heart of the giant machines, hardwired to tactics computers, the Shadow's cyborg controllers exchange a blizzard of digital code with each other and with the command ship.
Unidentified assailant at 12-0. Retarget all.
It is also rumored the Emperor has given the Shadows an advantage no opponent can match. The cyber pilot brains are empowered by the dark side.
Governor, the Imps have a new kind of assault craft, sir, making a mess of the SDs. The Empire is cheating, sir. It bypasses its own supply network. It's moved top-secret projects to the deep core.
Yes, if the Imperials had done anything less, they wouldn't be galactic rulers, would they? And I have top-secret projects of my own. It is said that the first act of war is secrecy. Your opponent must not know your true capabilities until it is too late. Unknown to the Empire, Balmorra has been developing its own weapons designs, making its own advances in the art of warfare. Using their years of experience building war droids, the Balmorrans have been working on a nasty behemoth they call the X-1 Viper Automaton. Its advanced technology includes a breakthrough in the art of defense, molecular shielding that absorbs energy of an attacker's blasts and channels it directly to a war droid's own turbo lasers. Governor Beltane plans to offer this new war droid to the Rebel Alliance. The Viper has yet to be battle-tested. Now's as good a time as any.
What is this? Why wasn't I told? I want these new war machines for the Empire. Get Beltane on the comm screen. Obviously, Beltane has broken his treaty with the Empire, sir. His planet deserves to die.
But Cedrus isn't ready to unleash his Star Destroyers against Balmorra. Yet.
Okay, Beltane. You've proved your point. What do you want for those new droids?
You can have them cheaply, Cedrus. Balmorra wants freedom. No more, no less. Once we are free, we'll sell you arms on a contract basis, if we choose to.
Are you insane? The Emperor won't stand for it. He doesn't buy weapons from free planets.
From what I hear, the Emperor doesn't buy weapons from anybody. He's dead.
Yes, well, your point is well taken. I'll send representatives down in an hour to draw up terms.
Executive Cedrus, you are a man of fine perception.
I don't understand, sir. Why don't we vaporize their cities and be done with them? I agree with Vilgar. The other weapons worlds may get similar ideas. War is more than a matter of vengeance, Morty. One of the subtleties of the military art is using your enemy's resources to defeat him. I want those new droids for the Empire, and I want them now. We'll agree to anything Palpatine wants. Once I take possession of those war droids and the men who designed them, I will reduce Balmorra to space dust. Frankly, I don't intend to waste any more time with little fish like Palpatine. I have a more important adversary to deal with before the Emperor's return.
Luke? Is that you? Yeah, I'm back. And I've brought a friend. Ready to take her in, Cam?
I'm with you, Luke. The Jedi Knights will rise again.
Pinnacle Base, the fifth moon of Dasucha. Luke has been away for many weeks. Following the advice of the Jedi Holocron, he visited the old Nespis 8 space city. There, he had a momentous encounter with the very man who now returns with him to the Rebel command post. Leia, this is Cam Solasar, a Jedi Knight. Jedi? Yes, I was apprenticed to great Jedi Master Rannick Solasar, my father. Now I have begun my service under Luke Skywalker. Leia feels the strength of the Force in Cam Solasar's heart. Wonder of wonders, she and Luke are no longer alone. Where is everybody?
You're just in time, Luke. There's a big meeting going on. Things are really starting to pop.
Mon Mothma, leader of the Rebel Alliance, is elated to learn that another Jedi has at last been found. A Jedi! This is a very great day for the Alliance. Take a seat, my friends. General Calrissian is telling us exciting news. Okay, I'll backtrack for the late arrivals. Governor Beltane of Balmorra, an industrial planet important to the Empire, has defeated the forces in open battle. Beltane's a practical man. He's still dealing with the Empire, but he knows the survival of his people depends on the rapid restoration of the Republic. He has offered us a coup, a cargo of these new X-1 Viper automaton war droids he's just sold the Imps. As the holocron of the advanced war machine revolves over the assembly, Lando explains that Beltane has arranged to let the Rebel intercept the shipment en route to Biss. Beltane is given the itinerary and all the ship registry numbers. He's taking a very great risk. If the Empire ever finds out, his planet is doomed. We know exactly where we're going to intercept the shipment. Once we have those droids, we'll target the 6 top Imperial command posts.
I've got a better idea. Let the shipment go through to Biss, but we'll pack them with cargo of Rebel troops. When we reach Biss, we wheel out the new droids and make a dash for the Citadel.
That's a daring plan, General Antilles. I like it. A quick thrust to the Citadel and the war is over. I disagree. This is the moment to press our advantage, but I've been on Biss. I know their security. You'll never reach the Citadel. I suggest these war droids be used to liberate other worlds that can help the Alliance launch an all-out attack. Despite the respect Luke's words command, feeling is running high on Wedge's plan. Aren't you forgetting, Luke? I flew the Millennium Falcon right into the Citadel.
Yeah, security on Biss is like a sieve. Of course, these war droids can't be as agile and quick as the Falcon, but still.
Don't forget, we'll have surprise on our side. In an odds-down situation, that counts for a lot. I agree with Wedge. My recommendation to the Alliance would be to strike now, at the center of Imperial control. That would be my opinion also, General Calrissian. With the Emperor out of the way, there's a good chance the Imperial big shots are at each other's throats. Their response to a direct attack will be sluggish at best. Suddenly, it seems like the whole Alliance has turned against Luke. Luke, we certainly respect your concerns. Do what you have to do to reestablish the Jedi, and we will do what we have to do to fulfill our responsibilities to the Alliance. But we can't afford to wait. We must strike now at the heart of the Empire. As the strategy meeting breaks up, Mon Mothma issues a strict admonition of total secrecy. it is believed that Imperial spies have infiltrated the lower echelons of the Alliance. Luke, Leia, and Cam Solusar withdraw to Leia's chambers to discuss Jedi matters. Luke, I hope there's not going to be a conflict between you and the Alliance. I don't see a problem. The Alliance obviously has to be thinking in terms of immediate gains. We Jedi will do what we must. I'm with you, Luke. I don't think Mon Mothma knows what she's getting into. The Emperor has a new elite corps of dark side warriors. They're very powerful. I know. I was one of them. The holocron suggests that important Jedi artifacts may survive on Ossus, a planet which used to be a center of Jedi teaching. Cam and I are planning an expedition. I spent many hours with the holocron while you were gone, Luke. The holocron told me that Vima Deboda can help us. I need to find her before she dies. You need to go into hiding, Leia, until your child is born. He will be a very great Jedi. Leia is 6 months pregnant with her third child, and Luke knows that all Leia's children will play a part in the return of the Jedi Knights. You're right, Luke, but first I will find Vima. Then Han and I plan to spend time in seclusion with our children, as you suggest. We've only seen the twins a few times a year since they were born.
So this is the famous holocron. Not much to look at.
As Cam Solusar holds the glowing holocron, the ancient recording device detects the presence of a Jedi Knight.
Greetings, Jedi. I am Bodo Boss, gatekeeper of the holocron. Do you have a question for me?
Huh? Taken aback at the sight of the ancient Jedi Master, Solusar fumbles for something to say. Master Boss, we would be grateful for any advice you can give the 3 Jedi Knights, in this time of struggles against the darkness.
Certainly. The holocron is overflowing with advice. Listen and look. Many great battles yet to come. Many trials and tests. Yes, and many Jedi Knights may someday be. But above all, patience is needed. One step at a time. First to Ossus, to the sources. Things that were lost can now be found. Someone who was dead may yet live. Although men can forget its name, the Force can never die.
As the 3 Jedi behold the holocron's images of ancient Ossus, the Millennium Falcon is being prepped for a return to the smuggler's moon, Nar Shaddaa. No, R2, they aren't taking us with them. Frankly, I'm relieved, and you should be too. Now you'll be able to get that complete overhaul you keep putting off. Yes, I know a droid isn't supposed to rest like a human, but sometimes I wonder about humans. The ones I know never seem to slow down. Han's old friends Sala Zend and Shug Nix are anxious to get back to the spaceport moon and to fixing ships and hauling cargo. First thing we get back, I'm finding a ship that's making the Biss run. I need the Starlight Intruder. Me, I'm itching to get my hands on the favorite hydro spanner and start tearing down the light drive. I'm too old for all this fighting.
Sala, Shug, you guys about ready?
Leia's on her way. She's got her heart set on finding that old woman, Vima Deboda. Hope Vima's still alive. Come on, let's lock everything down. We're ready, Han, but the Wookiee decided this is the time to rip out the repulsor compensator. I told him to forget it. The Falcon's been flying with a broken compensator for as long as I can remember. Sure has. But I made the mistake of telling Chewie the Rebel warehouse has 60 spares gathering dust. Come on, Chewie. That's going to have to wait until we reach New Alderaan. Here comes Leia. Aren't you worried about bounty hunters on Nar Shaddaa? They'll be laying for both of you. Shug wants to know if you're worried about bounty hunters on Nar Shaddaa. Who's he kidding? Have I stopped to worry about anything in the last 10 years? Let's get moving. Your sister is a strong Jedi, Luke. She was raised to be a leader. She'll probably be asked to take Mon Mothma's place someday. Leia has not admitted it to anyone, but in fact, her heart is torn between faithfulness to the cause of the rebellion and the protective instincts of motherhood. As always with Leia, the cause of the rebellion gains the upper hand. So Han and Leia and Chewbacca are off to Nar Shaddaa. When do you and me leave for Ossus? Tomorrow. First, we need to talk. I want you to tell me everything you can about this Cedrus character. Biss. As rebels and Jedi put their plans into action, Imperial Executor Cedrus has not been idle.
I-7 Howlers, you're clear to dock in the Citadel.
It is known among the Imperial leadership that a number of hidden clone tanks survived Skywalker's assault, but certain powerful adepts, members of the Emperor's inner circle, are spreading rumors that the Emperor will not take a new clone body. These same adepts are threatening to have Cedrus executed for his failure in the Battle of Balmorra. Cedrus returns to Biss to make sure that never happens, and to secure his rights as dark side executor and military dictator of all Imperial forces. At that very moment in the Emperor's clone labs, Nefta and Sadi, two of the Emperor's closest friends, are hard at work, providing a final solution for the young clones that Luke Skywalker failed to destroy.
I find this work most distasteful, Sadi. I agree. Skywalker should have finished the job.
The unfaithful adepts are making sure the rumors of the Emperor's permanent demise come true.
One less future Emperor, one death closer to power over the galaxy. There, that's the last one. It is finished. Palpatine should have known we can't wait indefinitely. The throne cannot sit empty or the Empire will collapse. Nefta, Sadi, what's going on here? Cedrus, you dare to show your face in the Citadel after your shameful defeat on Balmorra? It is you who have spread the rumor that the Emperor is gone for good, and now you hope to make certain of it. My intuition was right. None of you are to be trusted. We had to do it, Cedrus. Palpatine is trapped in the Netherworld. He could be there for 1,000 years. Someone has to rule the Empire, Cedrus. Yes, that's true. One powerful individual must rule. But certainly that won't be you.
The Nefta has been using a lightsaber to smash the clone tanks. He ignites it now to defend his life.
What's the matter, Nefta? Is your magic of no use to you against a dark side warrior? And you, Sadi, they tell me you're calling for my execution for signing a treaty with Balmorra. That's not true, Cedrus. I have nothing but respect for your decisions. Good. Then you'll approve my decision to execute you.
As Cedrus cleaves the adept in half with his lightsaber, a familiar figure watches from a doorway.
Excellent, my friend.
Reborn once more.
I see at least one of my chargemen has been faithful during my absence. My master, I have stood fast upon the day of your return, Emperor. These are the last of the traitors. Good. Now we must proceed with our plan. The rebels are overconfident. We will move quickly to finish them. Bring me the woman Jedi before she has her third child, and set all your forces against Luke Skywalker. As for the armies of the Alliance, I have more than a few surprises in store for them.
Thank you all for tuning in. We invite you to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click the bell to get notified about our next video. Until the Infernal Brotherhood convenes again, my fellow scruffy-looking Nerf herders, may the Force be with you.